Just want to say a few more words. You can hoot and holler all you'd like while I'm saying them. You know, we all came here with our own perspective, science, medical, jobs, economy. I just want to bring out one more perspective, and that is that David wrote in the Psalms 11 verse 3, he says, "What are the righteous going to do when the foundations are destroyed?" If you feel like you're in the right, you're part of the righteous. What are the people in the right going to do when the foundations are destroyed? The foundations of the United States Constitution, the Washington State Constitution, the Column County Charter are being at a minimum set aside, at worst destroyed, with the intent to nullify or reinvent them. Foundational science is being shoved aside, quieted to make way for a false narrative. Professors, scientists trying to speak the truth are having their reputations disputed, destroyed, marginalized. The economy, lending, housing, free market enterprises, above all small businesses, are being devastated, ruined by poor, short-sighted decision-making around these lockdown, stay home, stay healthy policies. What are you going to do when the foundations are destroyed? The foundations of the medical system are under attack, being manipulated into bankruptcy by restricting hospitals and not performing so-called non-essential services. We need to open them up for business. Educational foundations corrupted by a deviant curriculum such as Senate Bill 5395, sponsored by your local senator and endorsed by your local representatives. Family values have been weakened, many cases destroyed by a never-ending onslaught of media, morals, ethical standards. The foundation of the church, the ability to meet, to assemble, to gather without interference or threat of repercussions. There's no other foundation from my perspective than Jesus Christ, the foundation which has already been laid. Therefore, we can serve the vulnerable, we can serve the needy, we can preach, we can teach our families. What are we going to do when the foundations are being destroyed? We're going to stand and protest, yes. But are you going to reach out and touch somebody? Yes. Are you going to go back to work and open up your business? Yes. Are you going to shout freedom? Yes. Draw attention to the issues? Vote? Yes. November's coming. I'm not a political person in particular, but I say vote them all out and vote somebody in that can pay attention to what's going on, because the foundations are being destroyed while we stand here. And the question is some 3,000 years old. What are the righteous going to do when the foundations are destroyed? There's another scripture I want to bring to your attention. That's Proverbs 22:28. Do not remove the ancient landmarks, those which your fathers set. The Constitution, the Pilgrims before that. There's landmarks out there and they're being removed faster than we can draw attention to them. Don't remove the ancient landmarks. They were put there for a purpose, to guide you through what's going on. And when we've set them all aside, we have nothing left. Someone already said, you don't have to ask for your rights, you got to exercise them. Don't let those landmarks disappear. Those landmarks are what we're founded on, how we'll continue to find our way through this current crisis and the coming events. Protest we must, but find a way to serve, to educate, to vote. Strengthen your family. Don't be part of a passive... There we go. Amen.
Those who don't know the history are bound to repeat it.
There you go. Educate, vote, strengthen your families. Don't be part of a passively allowing the markers that make us Americans to be removed. I want to end by reading a quote I believe is very appropriate. This country, with its institutions, belong to the people who inhabit it. Our safety, our liberty depends on preserving the Constitution of the United States, as our fathers made it inviolate. We, the people of the United States, are the rightful masters both of Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. Yes. That's Abraham Lincoln. We need to not allow the markers to be removed, not allow history to be rewritten, not allow our children to be force-fed some nonsense. We have foundations to stand on. What will the righteous do? Stand up and be counted.
Arrest the politician!